guys, I hope you're having a great day today. In today's video, I am doing a review as well as a swatch video on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. It just came out from about a month ago, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. I'm not really sure exactly when it came out, but I got my hands on it at Sephora inside JCPenney's, and they had it out early. I don't really know if they were supposed to or whatnot, but I called my Sephora and I saw that they had it, and I actually bought the last one, which I'm super happy about. And so yeah, this is what the palette looks like. The outside, I absolutely love the packaging with the peaches and then the big peach where it says sweet peach, and then the back I think is adorable. You have a peach with a smiley face. I mean, Too Faced has the best packaging in my opinion, and I can already smell the eyeshadows when it's closed, which I love the way this palette smells, and I know that might sound dumb, but that's kind of the reason why I bought it. I love the shades in here, but the smell is just so addicting, I guess, if that makes sense. I love the way this smells. It doesn't smell like artificial, nasty, gross peaches. It smells just really good. It doesn't, I don't know, I was afraid when I first bought this that it would smell like artificial gross peaches, but it just smells really good. I don't know what exactly they put in here to make it smell like peaches, but it smells amazing. So this is what the palette looks like inside. There are 18 shades, and all of these shades are amazing. The shimmery shades, the glitter shades, and the matte shades all blend beautifully. It's what I have on my eyes today. I think this palette is going to be perfect for spring and summer. I even think that you could work this into fall and winter because you have these darker shades over here. But this palette, to me, just screams spring and summer, and I absolutely love this palette. My favorite shades are the shades that I used today. Is Luscious, Just Peachy, Bless Her Heart, Charmed, I'm sure, and White Peach. All of these shades are incredible. So I basically used the whole top row. But I just love this palette, and I would say if you are looking for this palette and you want it, I would say jump on it while you can. I know it's sold out pretty much everywhere right now, but I would say if you see this palette or you really want to try it, I would say jump on the bandwagon and pick it up. Now, if you can't find this palette and, you know, you really want it, I would say another good palette to get, which I believe they still sell this online, which is the only spot that I've seen it. This was limited edition as well, but I do know that Ulta and Sephora still have this on their website. I would say get the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. This is a great palette as well. You have that macaroon shade up here, which reminds me a lot of some of the shades in the Sweet Peach palette. There it is right there. And I think that this palette has a good variety of shades as well. You have bigger pans, obviously, for some of the bigger shades, but I really like this palette, and I think, you know, no, you're not getting the scent of the peaches, but it is $36 this palette, and, you know, I think it's a great palette. So if you can't find the Sweet Peach palette, I would recommend the Sugar Pop palette. I would recommend this one anyways, even if you can find this one, but if you're looking for an alternative where you want that peachy, some of the peachy shades, I would say this macaroon shade is beautiful, and you get some fun, you know, pops of color for summer. And this palette helped me branch out of my comfort zone a little bit by wearing colors and whatnot, so I would pick up this palette as well, but that's just my opinion. One thing I do want to mention about the Sweet Peach versus the Chocolate Bar palettes is that this is the semi-sweet Chocolate Bar palette. Is the semi-sweet palette, or the semi-sweet Chocolate Bar palette has 16 shades of eyeshadow. Each palette has 18 shades. So they're both priced at $49, and one has 16 shades and one has 18 shades. but the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette has 16 shades, but you're getting a much larger pan of the matte and shimmer, like, highlight shades. So in that case, and plus it smells like chocolate. So in that case, if you want larger pans of mattes and shimmer shades for like highlighting your brow bone, you might want to check out the chocolate bar palettes. But if that doesn't really bother you and you want 2 more eyeshadows in general, the Sweet Peach palette is the way to go. I think, you know, honestly, both, I don't know, I think that both of them are fine either way, because honestly, I don't really go through eyeshadow that much, so for me to use up a full big strip of matte white highlight, you know, for my brow bone, it was probably unlikely. But if you know, are a person that uses it like all the time and this is the only palette that you're gonna have, then maybe you will want to get a chocolate bar palette just because it has more shadow. But it's totally up to you. I thought I would just mention that in case you guys were, you know, interested in knowing or you didn't know. And so yeah, but packaging wise, they are both the same size and that metal tin, and I really like this because it kind of has a pop of color. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this palette out if you can. It's a magnetic closure, so pretty easy, and it has the standard mirror, and yeah, I really like this palette, so I would highly recommend getting it if you're interested. So this is what the first row looks like, swatched without a primer. Right here we have the shade called White Peach, Luscious, Just Peachy, Bless Her Heart, Tempting, and Charmed, I'm Sure. Okay, so this next row is again without a primer. We have the shades Nectar, Cobbler, Canned Peach, Bellini, Peach Pit, and then Delectable. So this last row we have the shades Peaches and Cream, Georgia, Caramelized, Puree, Summer Yum, and Talk Derby to Me. This is what the entire palette looks like swatched, and I am the worst swatcher in the world, but yeah, this is what the entire palette looks like without a primer. I absolutely love all of the shades. Some of the shades, like the lighter shades, obviously don't show up as well as some of the more darker shades, and the shimmery shades are incredible. Alright guys, so that's my little review on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Let me know if you've tried this palette out or if you plan on it. Also, I did film a get ready with me or tutorial on the eye look that I have on. It should be up. I'm not sure if it'll be going up before this video or after, but either way, I'll have it linked in the description box when it does go up, if it's not up before this video. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for taking the time to watch. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. It would make my day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Bye! Oh, and it still looks like there's some stuck on the sides, but it's